Hello everybody, Racer here. We're at the Autodromo de Interlagos for the Mad Hour, round 3 of season 3. So we are live. And we have a pretty decent grid right now. Currently, turn the volume down on the stream. And just getting ready to for qualifying here real soon. Let everybody know we got qualifying starting soon. I'm trying to multitask here. So again, we'll go run through the race here real quickly. So everybody knows what the lay of the land is. We have two 30-minute races. First race will be based off of qualifying and a 10-minute qualifier. So we're using the Toyota SFR Racing Concept car and N300 trim on sports soft and sports medium tires. The race is required to use sports medium tires at least once, so that's one lap. And initial fuel is at 55% or 55 liters, and after that you can put in as much fuel as you want. Looking at the way this race has generally been going, a full tank would probably get you to the end of the race, so you're being forced to pit for fuel and pit for tires. So you can make it one pit race, or you can do a two pit race. Start on a tire and run it till you run out of gas and add fuel and tires, get you one stop, or jump off the mediums as fast as possible. So lap times are right around anywhere from 49s, 1 minute 50 to 1 minute 49s, 48s, depending on where your fuel is and how fresh your tires are. I think consistent 49s is probably doable, but everybody's got their own pace, their own knowledge of this car, this track. This is a very tricky track. Let's see, let's jump on board for one of our leaders here and see how they go around the track here. So come through the final couple of turns here on board with GRT Stan, or two Australian drivers, Seal and Stan, not related. So let's see as we come. Right now the guys are on practice for qualifying with no fuel, no tire wear. So you come into the first turn, gonna probably brake around 75 meter, try to get an early turn in and clip this apex. And I shouldn't be on board with Stan because I'm commentator's curse. Let's go to who we have. Number 4. This is the guy to be on board with. So cool. He's starting his lap. BQS Holman, Vanquish driver, also known as Joe to us. So, and this guy's a pretty serious driver. Again, start your braking right around, he's right about 75 meters, trying to get apex on turn 1 here, trying to cut as much of this curb, try to run over the second curb, get as much of that as you can, straighten it up. That will really give you a great run through the finish of the second sector. You're probably looking at about a 26 or 7 second sector. So Joe's right around 27 seconds. Braking right around the 100-meter board, trying to get a lot of that curb. Don't go too wide here on the apex, exit and turn. You can clip that a bit and run it out again up to the curb. Try to break around the 50-meter mark right here. Let it coast, let it coast. Start picking the throttle up, trying to clip this apex, run it wide, over the curbs, brake here, turn it in, cut as much of this curb as you can, straighten it out for this hairpin, let it coast around, get on the throttle a little bit, run it out to the curb. Right where this green on the left starts, start braking. Run over this curb too. A lot of corner cut, a lot of curb, corner cutting, you'd say, but I'm really abusing the curbs here. I'm abusing the track limits. You don't want to get on that green stuff. It's a little bit up on his time. Run out this. Don't run this out too far. You'll lose traction. And then just charge along this long left-hand turn. Really get an abuse on your right side tires on this track. A lot of right turn, left turns, abuse your right side tires. Try to keep right along the inside curbing here. Cut your, yep, 47.399. It's great time. I did this in practice, and the best I could get was a 49 flat. So that's a lap of Interlagos. So look at Joe. His helmet. Stan running a good lap. Just got himself the 49 flat. Got another 49 flat. Zombie close to a 49 flat, 49.1. Speederman at 50.3, so he's got a little bit of time. He can still get out. Josh, GRT Elliott, 50, pretty much 50 flat. Seal. Looks like Seal had a 48.5, but he must have run out this, probably a pit lap. I don't know why he changed tires, more than likely. JD must have gone in for change tires, or doing something, or he just hanging out in the pits, talking to his crew chief. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Hey Venom, sorry I haven't been paying attention to the chat on the side. We'll probably have a really good race. There's Rockley. Psychedelic paint scheme. Let's see what we've got so far running in. So, a pretty good turnout. There are a lot of guys like this series. They're always using different cars. It's like this is like season 3. In season 1 we used the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Again, we used racing tires on that one. We tuned that car, and it was really a fun car to drive. And then last season we used the Camaro ZL1. And that was a handful. Again, we used racing tires on that car. We tuned it, tuned horsepower out of it, to make it a little more controllable. And that was a great car. It was really, really fun. So. Kicked off here in a few minutes. It looks like we got everybody in. So everybody we're going to get in. There are two staying now. We got everybody. We got 10 participants so far. So we're going to kick qualifying off at 10 minutes past the hour. Probably phone's probably going to die. So, again, if anybody's got any questions while their guys are doing their speedy work, I can catch up and let you guys know. So we have several different racing groups here. We're not really racing as any kind of teams. We just have a group of guys that like to race each other and have a lot of fun. So we have the pub, which is the majority of our members here. Pretty much all members of the pub. Joe, Seal, Zombie, Terminal Goat, GRT Alien, Broccoli, Speederman, Angels Fan. We're all members of the pub. We have JD and Stan. Also Guinness Lounge Racing, which I'm also a member of that. Josh is a member. JD's a member of that. Also Seal is a member. Guinness Racing League. Guinness League Racing. A bit new, so we've got a lot of things to talk about regarding that. So, like I say, right now we're working with our this group's Joe doing, trying to go up and trying to hide. It's trying to put up a speed trap, I think. Marm's Chicken Farm sponsored JD. JD's Feed and Tackle. No. Well, you shouldn't do those two things at the same time. One comes before the other, Joe. That's usually what happens. Just think if you sneezed. I think if you sneezed, you might explode. So, all right, we're gonna start quali. So here we go. See who we can get on. Nobody's off the track yet, so we can't do any spectating. See who we got. Todd's out the gate first. Angels fan, I should say. Let's see what the strategies are going to be. Some guys are on softs, and some are on mediums. We're trying to see who's everybody that's going to jump in the pits as soon as possible. Get off of them medium tires for qualifying, and if we don't have any fuel burn or tire wear during qualifying. And the cars are also going to feel a lot different than they did in the practice up to when I started the broadcast. So just before I started broadcasting, the guys were running around with fuel and tire wear on to get a quick idea what the city situation is going to be. They may have been practicing on a different time of day. Could have caused their tire were to be better or worse. So I'm going to see Angels is going to be the first one to start a flying lap. Yeah, Speederman's in. Goat's going in the pits. JD in the pits. Rockley's going to be our other runner for qualifying time, which means they're starting on soft tires, so they won't be able to change their tires. And Stan's going to be another one of our. So we got. And that's a fun little car, this Toyota. It's a concept car. I think it is a real life car, but this is a very special edition or some kind of concept that Toyota put together. Maybe a one make in Japan. They may have had a one make series with it. So yeah, try to jump away. I try to give way too much strategy for these guys, but since it's just us, again, we got guys are going to have to start on mediums, and if they start on mediums, they can jump right off and have their medium requirement taken care of. So out laps, I think we have 4. Our first 3. Rockley's going to be our first one to cross the line. Let's see where Rockley comes across the line at. 149.1. That's a pretty good lap running by himself. Stander comes in with a 148.3. Speederman crosses the line. Speederman was on a hot lap. So far we don't have Stander currently has our bunch of 49s, JD 148. Let's see with a 48.7. Josh came in for tires. There's Holman. Holman's on his first flying lap. Yep, up 5/10 up through sector 1. See if Stan can get a purple sector through sector 2. Stan current pole sitter, he's down on his time. Joe's right behind him. Let's see where Joe comes through. Timing beacons in sector 2. Nice apex there on that. Yep, 1.1 up on his best time. Still purple sector. Let's see where Joe comes across the line. Maybe a 47 or something like that. Maybe. 47.2. He's up over Seal by 3/10. You can see Steele come across the line with a 47.6. That's a great time. Rockley was a 47.9, so we got 3 guys in the 47s. That's great. Speederman, it's a low 48. Let's see where he can come through. He just finished his lap. Oh, a little sideways action. Zombie with 48.3. see what these guys' times are if they don't have their timing delta up. Let's see if Joe can come down on his time. Let's see if Seal can drop his time any. He's just ahead. Seal towards the line. Holman's just behind him. What you guys coming out so far? Anybody going to better their times? They get a little bit of the draft. Yep, Terminal Goat's got a better time. Goat moved up into fourth. Here comes Holman. Coming to the line, 47.2, 46.9, oh my gosh, I've not seen a 46 yet. 46.9, amazing time. And we have 2 minutes left, so if you guys are going to get one more lap, I think just about everybody else might get 2 more laps in. Rockley's done everything he can do. Let's see if Joe's got anything else. Towards the line. Terminal Goat moves up into third. Zombie with a better time. Joe with a few hundredths better time. He's going to get one more lap in to 46.953. Just amazing. Wonderful time. Wonderful times. Seal can see. Oh, he's down on his best lap so far. But it's a long, just about 2-minute lap. Can he squeak by? He's got one more flying lap. Zombie's right behind him too. Zombie's just a little over a tenth slower currently than Seal. Seal right behind him. Probably got a little bit of a draft there, maybe. I'm sure these cars probably could benefit from the draft. Still up in his time. We missed the timing beacons. Stay with Joe, Zombie, see if he can get a better time. He doesn't have the draft, so he's all on his own trying to get a better time. See if you can nip that second place. No. Seal. Nope, not better. Holman still better. Oh gosh, knocked almost over 4/10 off of his time. Amazing time. Well done, Mr. Holman. Well done by all of our drivers. Seal, great time. See all these guys in the 47. Zombie, third spot. Goat parked it. Got in the 47s in fourth. Rockley's in the 47.9, fifth. Speederman, He's in 48.2 and 6. JD 48.3. Probably a little bit of struggle with this car and this track. It's a tricky track. So here we go. We're gonna start the race. Right into it. Again, we're gonna start with a grid start on the race 1 based off of qualifying. Again, we go with JD, then follows Stans in 8th, Josh in 9th, and Todd in 10th, Angels fan. So, we'll watch the start here. Turn 1's going to be hopefully we can get a nice clean turn 1. We've had a lot of luck here. Really clean. Well done, gentlemen. Well done, well done. Exit out here. Watch through this second. It's turn 4 right here. Yep, still pretty clean. Still pretty clean by everybody. We gotta exit out so we can go back into spectate mode. So we can get the There's a lot of action for me. I'm really trying to keep track of doing everything I can do to watch what's going on. Some of these different perspectives here. So on board with Stan here in 8th place. Go back up to the front. Yep, goes in Mr. Holman. I suspect he's jumping off of these medium tires. Another bunch of guys coming in for medium tires. All the guys on mediums all the way. It's like everybody started on mediums. Everybody's in. Nope. Yep, Goat started on softs. It seems like we got a little bit tied up there on the. Actually, quite a few guys started on soft tires. Tires are still a little. Josh on board with Stan. On board with Rockley in 2nd place right now. Get on board with JD. Put in a full fuel and soft tires, so that's going to throw off his balance a little bit. Seal again. Everybody's jumped in and got full tanks of fuel. Full fuel in. Go back with the Goat up here at the front. He's got Rockley right behind him. These guys don't want to fight too much. The more they fight, the less advantage they get from starting on soft on these medium. Actually, they're running their medium tires out. Goat is. It's like Goat's going to run his mediums out for a little bit longer. Again, we have a really long pit stop here from getting into the pits is not really that big of a deal, but once you're in there and get your tires and your fuel, whatever you're there for, is a long pit exit road. It takes forever to go around. Back up here in the front. Nice little battle. Down here at the back. Watch as Mr. Holman proceeds to make his way to the front. 7th right now, 15 seconds to the leader. Doesn't take a lot here. You make a mistake, get too wide on one of these turns, and you go off for a long time. It's going to be a good little battle here at the front. We're going to see how this race plays out, whether Goat decides to stay out for a lot more laps, run those mediums out, because I don't really think that tire wear is going to be too big of a problem. It's really going to come down to fuel, how you handle your fuel, if you find your shift points correctly. You don't want to over rev this car. I don't think you get much of a benefit from over revving it, except for losing fuel weight, if that's what you're trying to do. Speederman, Angel's in 4th, Josh in 5th. Looks like the field's starting to thin out a little bit. Mr. Holman's made his way past. I believe he made his way past Zombie into 6th position unless somebody's pitted, which I missed. Seal, 8th. JD. Stan is Stan is in the pits. I think he was in 4th or 5th spot. Looks like Rockley's gotten past. If we can back that up, see if we can get a replay, see if we can catch what happened. Nope, we don't want to go back that far. And we don't want to go back that far. Yeah, we still learn this keyboard. Apparently I pushed the back to the start button, which is not what we wanted to do. We just wanted to go back about 15 seconds. I think that was this key, but I'm not going to push that key now because we don't have it. So, apologies to all those that are watching. Let's see. There's Josh with us. Start seeing Josh come under some pressure from Mr. Holman. So, 13 seconds to the leader on board with Mr. Holman, and he has 2.8 seconds to 5th place as he's in 2nd. Let's go back up with Goat and see if he's going to make a charge back onto Rockley. 21 minutes. Goat's got about a quarter tank of fuel, so he's probably got about another 5 laps. Probably expecting this probably to be just around 15, possibly 16 laps in this race. So, yeah, Tim, I think it'll come around. It's so much multitask, trying to remember all the keys and what they do. I know that there's 4 keys here, the Z, X, C, and V. I know they all do the replay, but it's always hard to remember which one it is. So there's other ones that change the cams. goats in. Alright, get away from... Speederman's going to come past him right about now, but he's got... Let's see how far Goat falls down the order, but that'll be his one pit stop. Puts in enough fuel to make it to the end. It's going to move Mr. Holman up to... Oh, this looks like it's going to get spicy here. As Holman tries to come through 4th and 3rd. So far, Holman's with the fastest lap at a 47.7. He's on full tank of fuel and soft tires. And Holman's probably looking at just doing a one stop. Could possibly make it to the end on fuel, but his tires might be a little ragged at the end. Josh gets a little bit loose on the outside there. Holman just ducks right underneath of him. Nice clean pass. Nice clean pass and nice opening there. I think Todd probably just was letting him pass. He was probably just letting him pass. Won't make any assumptions there. That's definitely a nice clean pass. Holman's gonna make a charge in the draft here on Speederman. Speederman's looking at making a dive into the pits. So we'll go back up to our leader and see where our leader's at. Quarter tank of fuel. Rockley's quarter tank of fuel on soft tires. And he's got a 10-second lead to Speederman. He is going to have to come in for fuel at a minimum. And I think he may have to come in for tires also. I believe Rockley has paid his penalty on the medium tires. Or pittance. You choose. So. Let's get a little. I don't know what. Joe got a little bit out of shape there. He's trying to put moves on Speederman. Looking really good. We've got a little bit of action here with Seal and Zombie too. A lot going on. Joe puts an inside move on Speederman. We still have a couple little close little battles going on here with Seal and Zombie. Another little battle back here. It's JD. JD's still trying to get the hang of Interlagos in this car. Rockley's 11-second lead to Holman. And he's on a lot lighter fuel load, and his tires are showing a little bit of wear, but probably not enough to really affect his car, as Joe still got Speederman behind him. As Joe's tires are starting to show a little bit of wear, but he's got a lot of life left in him. He's got a lot of fuel, so we'll see Joe run this to the end. Zombie speed. Rockley. Now we got some really nice little battle here. I want to stay on board with these guys. Zombie speed. GLR Seal. Again, there's a lot of these long sweeping turns. A lot of speed to be made, a lot of speed to be lost if you get it wrong. Nice apex there by Seal. Be patient on the gas around there, very patient. Somebody in the pits. Looks like we got Todd in the pits. Nope, there's Todd. Stan's in the pits. Putting in fuel. It looks like he may have had to dip out. Got 2 more in the pits. Angels and Speederman are in the pits. Stan may have had an issue with the connection, or possibly had something come up. He should have come into the pits by now. It was a really good little race here. I don't want this to end in tragedy. Great racing by these two. Two very quick drivers. And I don't think this is a race we want to get away from, honestly. See, we probably got a little bit of understeer there from being in the draft. He's clipping that apex very nicely, which leaves him with this hairpin. I say these guys are probably going to have enough. Just under halfway at 13 minutes and 40 seconds left in this race. Still quite a bit of racing left. A lot of laps left to go. Let's go back and see where Mr. Holman is. He's 7 seconds behind Rockley, who just came into the pits. So is he going to have enough? See where he's going to come out. He's going to have to probably put in about 5 or 6 laps of fuel. So it's going to be close. He's not going to have to put a ton of fuel in. He's coming out. Where's he going to come out? As you see this battle here, still want to lose this battle. Rockley's coming pretty far out. Zombie and Seal now take over second, third. So Rockley's just coming out of the pits. You can see him in the background. He's going to fall right in front of Terminal Goat. See how that ends up. There's Rockley. There's Goat. Nope. We need to get back to that third and third battle. So now Holman with a 7-second lead over Zombie. It almost looks like Zombie's just not getting that turn right. But he keeps closing the door and staying in front, so it's probably very defensive line he's taken, trying to close Seal's passing opportunities off. We'll see how these cars handle in the draft. It's much of a benefit. Holman still has our fastest lap at a 47.7. That has not changed for quite a bit. See where our fuel is for Seal. Seal's got just under a half a tank of fuel. More than enough to get to the end. Rockley must have underfueled. He's back in the pits. A bit strange. Yeah, he's back in the pits. He did his one stint on mediums. Don't know if that was a good idea, but who am I to second guess? I'm just a commentator. Again, we have to go back to this battle. There's just no way we can peel away from this battle. But let's take a look at where the other guys are. Yeah, Stan must have had something come up that he had to pause out into the pits. I'm sure he's not happy about that. So here we're going to have a nice little battle brewing here with Rockley, Speederman. They're right with each other. JD, it's a really solid effort for him, sitting in 5th. He's telling me it's not exactly a track he's very familiar with, but I think the car and the track combination can really throw you a curveball. This car's can be a slidey car. Get back to our battle for second. This battle is just raging on. This is it's really hard to not watch it. All the work up front. Joe's just churning the laps out. 47s, 48, 47s, all solid laps. We got two battles right here. Battle for 6 and a battle for 7, or 2nd, I should say. So looks like we may have gotten Stan out of the pits. Nope, we didn't. I thought I saw somebody coming in and out of the pits. Let's see where we got with. Still not getting that replay right. Nice little battle here. Where's our 2nd place battle? Yep, Zombie's still holding off Seal at 2nd. Getting fairly good. Just a little bit of a mistake there, but he's still got the right position coming into the turn. He's got the inside line still. I think it's just pressure by Seal is just gotta be immense. Pretty Zombie can handle the pressure, but can his tires handle the pressure? His tires are just a tiny bit more worn. Got 8 minutes left, so we're looking at just around gonna be about 4 laps left, depending on where Holman crosses the line. He might have to finish 5 laps, but everybody else probably is going to be on 4 laps remaining. Oh, here goes the move. Seal has the inside line coming into turn 1. He's got the second. He's got 2nd. Can he hold into that turn? Nice. Well done. Well done. So maybe Zombie's giving Seal the opportunity to take 2nd place and see where he can work. He's got a few laps left. See where maybe Seal's got some weaknesses. Because by this time, Seal's seen everything that Zombie's got. We still need to go back to our Rockley and Speederman battle. So Rockley's gotten past Speederman. We still need to go back to the 2nd place battle because there's just no way we need to turn away from this. There's too much good action right here. As these laps start to wind down, still quite a lot of racing left. I mean, it's still over 6, almost 7, just under 7 minutes left in this race. Try to go back through the field here. Here's Mr. Holman in first, 11-second lead over 2nd place Seal, 3rd place for Zombie. Terminal Goat, 4th place. Seems a bit of a lonely race. 8 seconds from his position to the person in front of him, and 7 seconds behind, which would be Mr. JD. Sitting back here, got 4-second lead. Back to Rockley and Speederman in 7th. Josh. I believe this is, I think, Josh's first race with us in this series. He's wanted to make the race, and sometimes the timing just doesn't work out. It takes a lot to get used to some of the strategies. We applaud him for showing up. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Stalwart Angels fan. Lovely baseball themed livery. I wonder if he's a fan of the Angels. It's just hard to tell. I think he might like Oakland Athletics. I think that's a team he really wants to root for. He's just hiding under Los Angeles Angels, or Anaheim Angels, I should say. They're always moving around. Back to the front here. And Holman's stretching out a little bit more of a lead, a 12-second lead to Seal and Zombie. Really couldn't call who's really currently it's Seal in second place, but it's like Zombie's starting to get a little bit racy. Trying to find out all the different spots he can put on a final move to take the pressure off himself by moving himself back to third. Reverse that pressure on the Seal. I'd always want to be the guy in front, because there's a certain point in a race when you've got to make a move, and if you're too patient, sometimes you put yourself too far away. So, but class drivers here. Class drivers, Zombies and Seal. Go back to her. Paddle back here. This has come back around too. Speederman's starting to put the pressure back around on Rockley. So 3 minutes 45. So that's just less than two laps for these guys. But Holman is probably going to be looking at possibly 2 more laps for Holman, and he's got more than enough fuel for that. Oh man, we missed the pass for Zombie. Let's see, maybe can we go back a little bit, maybe see if we can see the pass. No. That's not right. We're going way too far back, I think. Yeah, shouldn't hit that replay button. We're not skilled enough. We're hitting the wrong button. We need to put some tape on these buttons to say what that button does. Again, oh, Seal with a nice inside line. But he can't get on the throttle because he just can't. Doesn't have the angle. The slip angle on those tires just isn't going to work for him. He slides back into third place. Time remaining for these guys is going to be just over 2 minutes. Just a smidge over 2 minutes. Another look, another peek in there. This racing right here is just amazing. These guys are racing so close with each other, so close, giving each other just the right amount of space to not make contact. We still have another little battle here back in 6th and 7th. Let's see. Oh, Speederman's gotten past Rockley again. We're not going to be able to see that because we don't know how to work the keys. Back to our second, third battle. There's just no way we can't give these guys airtime. This is the best racing right now. And I believe Zombie's streaming this right now too, and I'm sure his stream is probably pretty radical. Oh, nice move, inside move, but can he get the cut back? Not really much of a turn for a cut back. But Seal has the inside line. Zombie's wide. Oh, he hangs on. Seal gives him the room too. There's something you just don't want to just smash on the gas pedal and drive yourself right into an accident. I think this is going to be the last. It's going to be the second to last lap. As Mr. Holman comes across the line, he's going to start the final lap. Final lap. Hope he doesn't think he finished the race with the flashing the lights. Joe. No, he didn't slow down. He's smarter than that. This is the race we want to watch right here. This is it. This is all the money. 2, 1. This will be the last lap. Just about everyone is finishing. Seal with the inside move. Great move. Great move. But Zombie's got the inside line coming into the next turn. A tiny bit of contact, but not enough to make pretty much a one line through there. Through this hairpin. Up. We go through the final sector. Can Seal get a draft? It's a little too loose. He might have the line. But Zombie could close it off. It's too much about closing it off. As Holman comes across the line. Way to go, Joe. Great race. Masterclass in strategy. Zombie's able to hold Seal off for amazingly earned second place. Seal in third. So we see Goat coming across for a really great fourth place. JD. Again, this is a great result for JD. Still Speederman. Speederman was able to break away from Rockley for sixth place. Did Rockley run out of gas? Yes, he did. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's just unfortunate. As we try to get a... So we're going to have Holman for the fastest lap. Congratulations, Joe. Congratulate. Get a look at our race results here. Let's save this replay. Race results. Get a picture of this for posterity. I think we're going to turn congratulations to Holman. Yeah. That's only half. That's a mad half hour. Yes. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Josh, for sharing the replay. Hey, Goat. Great fourth place, Goat. Yeah, I think I'll take a 5-minute break and we'll get right into the next race. Give it 5 minutes. 5-minute break here. Guys can run to the potty or what they need to do. Who knows? Get a drink. Yeah, I don't know how we got to go in here and change our race settings here. Change our settings to practice endurance race. Rolling start. First grid based on previous result. So that was an amazing race. I think really we had a couple of little battles there. I know the guys are really trying to keep, those few guys that had, some lonely races, but they had great results, and then a couple of guys there just had constant battles. Like Zombie and Seal just went at it, like at it the whole time. I mean, they probably the first couple laps, but eventually those two found each other, and they just did not give up. I mean, they just did not get off each other's throats. So yes, Josh, you had a great JD. You had a great consistent race. I think you did really well to put that lack of confidence. I want to say that you were expressing earlier with the track and the car combination. This is a really tricky flowing track, and it takes a long time to get used to it. But I think you did really well. Keep yourself clean, and bring in a solid 5th place. So I guess we'll get this thing kicked off in a few minutes here. Gray, really good racing from everyone. Um, get everybody ready up. Hopefully everybody can get themselves back into the race mode, get themselves switched back on. Yeah, I think the original the beginning of the race was really good. It's really clean, didn't have any kind of drama or anything. So I hope we can get Stan in there again. I don't know if he had something come up, or maybe an equipment issue or what, but we can get Stan back in there because Stan was looking really good. If it's pit strategy to come back around, I have to pull in and wait for everybody to get back in the lobby. So this next race is going to be very interesting. Reversed grid from the previous results. So you're going to see your Holman at the back, followed by Zombie and Seal, and Goat, JD. Yeah, we're going to turn our phone off. We're going to lose our phone here in a minute, unfortunately. See everybody get in here. We need to get everybody in. Todd and Rockley. Stan, if you can't make it, we understand. Unfortunately, real life and those sorts of things are always always interfere, but that's this is just a distraction from that. So yeah, my phone's gonna die. I have to turn the stream off, unfortunately. I don't have anything that can charge my phone near where I'm sitting. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, everyone, I hope you're ready because we're going to race. I'm going to send Stan a quick message. All right, starting the race. Oh, we need to go into our spectate mode. You have to wait till the first couple turns and then back out. This is what always happens with this game. It always kind of locks up in spectate mode when you start a race. You don't get to I mean, you can change the player you're watching, but you can't change. So you have Todd in the beginning, followed by Josh, Rockley, Speederman, JD, Goat, Seal, Zombie, and Holman. 9 guys racing. Unfortunately, Stan had to real life again. So. We're going to see a real battle here at the back of the pack. 7th, 8th, and 9th are going to be. Quick move here for the lead. Josh comes in. Nice pass by Josh. Todd. Some of the other races, you got Rockley and Speederman going at it again, tooth and nail. Goat and JD. There's too much racing going on. My brain is frazzled. Right, we need to get out and come back in and spectate again. There we go. Josh tries to run away with it. Again, same tire rules and fuel and everything still applies. Starting with 55 liters of fuel required on mediums, required softs. So it looks like is Josh going to come in for a pit stop at the first lap? No. Yeah, we're going to see all of our leaders come in. Yep, leaders are coming in. It's the remaining drivers on soft tires, starting soft tires. Little slidey. It's like Holman decided to stay out an extra lap. He started on soft tires this time. JD's on medium tires. Goat's on medium tires. So we've got Holman on the grippier tires, trying to work his way through the field here. He did not have the line there. So JD has the inside line. Can he hold it? Hey, Jason. So Todd's off into the pits. JD's off into the pits. Recentering before the wheel messes up. Oh. So we got Rockley making a fairly tricky pass here. Defensive line, inside defensive line. Goat defending Joe. You've been on iRacing, Jason. Yeah. That's a different animal than this altogether. Joe, inside move again. He's on the grippier tires than Goat's on the mediums, Joe's on the soft, so he's got so much more grip. Both had the same amount of fuel. So still go back up into the lead. Josh is maintaining a nice little lead here. He's on the medium tires too, but he's not battling with anybody. It's really well done. You put your head down and just go. Are they coming for the pits? Yep. Good idea. Good idea. He's got a lead, but he's going to jump. He's going to lose quite a bit to everyone else. So now you got Zombie, Rockley back in the front. Joe's pushing right past to get to the lead in the first couple of laps. 4 laps in. Rolling the defensive line here, trying to maintain the inside. May have to break a little sooner. Oh, Speederman almost got the back end of Joe there. Way to avoid Rockley. Way to hang on there and get all that green stuff. It can get really messy. Can get real messy real quick. Nice little battle here, but we got Joe. We got Holman's on softs. Rockley on mediums. Speedrun on mediums. Terminal Goat on mediums. So let's see if these guys jump into the pits. Get off these mediums, get on softs, and get a lot of fuel in their tank and run it to the end. Yeah, this is great racing. The first race was amazing. There's a couple of really good battles all race long. Zombies in 6. He pitted. He and Seal pitted. Where is Seal? There he is. He must have filled up. Yeah, I think he must have put a bunch of fuel in his tank. Running away. Run away. Run away, Joe. Some of these little battles. I know Speederman had a nice little battle with Rockley. I think he had a little battle with Goat too during the last race. Some of these other battles as they trickle down through the. Josh has come back on the track in front of JD. Start going back to these battles for second place, or seem to be where all the action's at. Wait to see when these guys come in for their pit stops. Josh, had a nice start to the race. Way to hang on to the lead. Just starting to see Zombies moving his way through. It's off those medium tires. His soft tires are going to be just a little bit fresher than Joe's soft tires. I mean, Joe had to work a little bit harder going through the field and had an extra lap abuse on it. So let's take a look. Yeah, not much different. Not much different at all. But Joe's gonna have to come in for a bunch of fuel. Looks like he's Speederman and Goat come in. That's how long they're in the pits for a Zombie comes past them. Makes us wonder where Seal's in 7th now as he comes past. Bit of delay on my keyboard here. I think maybe the batteries are low on my keyboard. There's Seal off track. Seal's back in 9th. terminal. Yeah, softs. Yeah, he's on the softs. Battle here against Rockley and JD. We're gonna have a four-way battle here for fourth place. So we've got Speederman's on softs, Goat's on softs, Rockley's on softs, JD's on softs. Really makes me wonder what's going on with Seal here. Didn't make a, must have had an error. Well, Scoot's defending. I think actually got passed. Yeah, issues with our replay buttons. Yeah, our replay buttons aren't working really well. I think we got a low battery or something. Looks like Goat put a move on Speederman. Again, they're all going to tie right up to each other's drafts. Race settings. Jason, you're talking to Tyler here. So, where are we at with Joe? Joe's got a 25-second lead over Zombie, but Joe's going to have to come in for medium tires and a bunch of fuel. Is he coming in this lap? I say no. I say he's not coming in. He's probably not going to come in until, I'd say, lap. 2 more laps, probably. And down with a 47.5 as our fastest lap so far. Let's go back to our 4th place battle. Oh, Goat's got a little bit, inking out a little bit of a lead over the 3 behind him. JD's starting to put some pressure on Rockley. Nice little battle we got going on here. Stay on board with JD for a little bit. Nice little angle we have here. Look ahead here, you see Speederman. It's like Goat might have had a little bit of an error, but Speederman kind of reeled him in right there through that sector. Oh yeah, Speederman's all over Goat. Josh is quietly still sitting in 3rd place. It's a really good result for Josh. This is really good to see Josh to really hang on here. He's still got quite a bit of racing left. We've got 15 minutes left, so we're probably easily going to see 16 laps out of this race. That's really good to see. As we see, Holman is in the pits. Zombie is 27-second lead. So he's going to cross the line here. He's going to probably be really close to Holman. Holman is not coming down the pits. He's not coming down the pit exit yet. Oh no, he's already out. What am I thinking? He had already left. He's got a 14-second lead over Zombie. I was thinking he was still in the pits, but he had already left. My mistake. Goat's starting to put some pressure on the Josh here. I keep calling everybody by their first names that I know. so GRT Alien is Josh. I don't really know Goat's name. It's just Goat. Here's a battle behind that we're not really watching, but we really should be. Nice little pack of fun here. I think it's possible that maybe Seal mispitted. He didn't put on medium tires. Oh, there's... Yeah, Joe just went in to get fuel or swap out the tires. Now he's going to add fuel, so this is where Zombie should make some headway into getting past. Yep, Zombie's already passed him. Coleman's going to have to put a lot of fuel in. Let's see where he's still in the pits. Still in the pits. Let's stay on board with Holman and see where he comes out. Race that's showing him in ninth position. Is going to come out right behind Josh in third, so he's going to slot into third position, which means he slid right in front of Goat. You should have seen that. Everyone else everyone else behind Joe now is on a little bit more worn soft tires. Just about the same amount of fuel though. Joe's got just under a half a tank of fuel. Let's see if that's going to be enough for him. Oh no. Rockley had a little bit of something's going on with our keyboard here. I'm gonna miss that. Still having real issues with our keyboard right now, but I think Rockley might have had a little bit of an error. Go back here at the front. See Zombie with a 3.6 second lead over second place GRT Alien. It's Joe goes for the outside move. Oh no! Josh is going to wait up. So that was a little bit of both drivers there. Laney blame. Was a little bit of a well, we'll let them decide what a little bit of that is. We got Goat. Joe's really got to press to try to get up to Zombie. He's only got a 3.8 second lead. If he pushes too hard, he can find himself making a few more errors than possibly would want to. If he gets any kind of pressure from Goat, it could possibly help Zombie out. More of these battles in the back here. So many little battles right now. We're right in the middle of this race. About 2/3 of the way through this race. Unfortunately, see where Seal is so far behind. Like he said, he thinks he might have used up all of his racing. That battle with Zombie in the first race. Later, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Some of these other battles that are back here. Oh, these battles brewing. It's like Josh trying to recover from a small little kerfuffle there with Joe in turn one. Still see a lot of this. It's a really little battle here. That's Josh just with being on the outside there. Nice, got the nice cut back, very nice cut back there. But he's still got the outside line here. Really tight racing. Oh no! A little unfortunate race physics there. So that anything untoward was done there by JD. Just the way this game has its physics. Racing's really good, but if you get too close to each other, just the slightest little tap gets blown way out of proportion. Really distracts from the great racing these guys are doing. They're really giving each other they're giving each other the right amount of space. It's, it looks amazing what these guys are doing in this game right now. Still really nose to tail racing. Oh, JD with a little error on the exit there, but nice recovery. It looks like it might have balked. Oh yeah, other Josh 2, JD and Josh. Might have caused him a little overcorrection. Let's see where Zombie 1.6. Joe is really putting the pressure on Zombie's tires. Don't look really good. In any other race, this wouldn't be bad. The guy behind you has better tires and less fuel. It's putting in better lap times. It's really just inevitable, but we'll see. These two always battle each other really hard. So can Zombie cleanly defend what Joe's going to do? It also comes down to, will Joe have enough fuel? Because it's an outside possibility. Just about three laps left, maybe it's 4 laps left as we come to the end of this lap. I don't possibly could cross the line and still have to put down 3 more laps. Each lap's less, a minute and 50 seconds ish. Actually less than that. So yeah, we're probably going to see a minimum of 3 more laps. And will Joe have enough fuel for that? Unfortunately, we've got so much racing action going on right now. Now we have an actual battle for the lead, which you never want to leave a battle for the lead. This Holman puts in the fastest lap on a 47.5.32. Starting to get a little bit of the slip from Zombie. Zombie's tires are getting a little bit of the slip too. All he's got to do is try to just make this car as big as he can. Try to get to the apex first and just kind of slow it down a little bit. Going to try to go back here to some of the other racing we've had. Oh, looks like some of our racing's kind of got broken up. Oh no! I don't think JD made any intent to try to do that to Rockley. I don't know if there was any contact there. We'll have to see if those guys want to say anything about it. We need to go back. These guys are really racing hard. I don't want to leave this battle. Figure these guys have been at this game so far. We can't leave this battle. We don't want to leave that battle, but we can't leave this battle either. This is a battle for the lead. And as we see, we're again probably still going to see 3 laps. We still might see 3 laps. This really is going to put a pressure on the Holman's fuel. because we're going to cross the line here. We're going to cross the line with right about 4 minutes. Yeah, that's 3 more laps. That's going to be 3 more laps. So it's going to be really tight for Joe. Let's see how much fuel he has left. He's got an 1/8 of tank. Zombie's got quarter tanks. Zombie's got no fuel worries. The only worry he has is that he can't keep the corner with his tires being as worn as they are. Yeah, defend. Yeah, this is really. You can't leave this battle. As much as I want to see the other races, we got a really mosh pit down here. for battle for third is a mosh pit, and they're not far away from these two. They're right there too. There's first, second, third, fourth, and fifth are right there, just 2 turns away. Let's see if we come around this turn. Really gotta concern myself with how much fuel Holman has left. Because it looks like we're gonna cross the line here and still need 2 more laps. Yeah. It's really kind of playing into the hands for Zombie, because Zombie really needs Joe to use up a whole lot of fuel. There, his lights flashing, and yeah, it's going to be 2 more laps left. 2 more laps, and if you see, we have there's Terminal Goat in third. Honestly, he's there by himself. Speederman, and it's the battle here for 5th position with Rockley and Josh. A little contact there. A little contact by Josh on Rockley. I would hit the backwards button, and we're not going to get. There we go. About 10. Yeah, this is too far back. Too far back. Back to the lead here. The keyboard is really giving me fits. How much fuel has Joe got? He's not going to have enough to run another lap. He could, but he's not going to have enough fuel to run hard. And what Johnny needs to do is make Joe. Somebody's going to make Holman run really hard, press really hard. Try to make him shake the draft so that his car uses even more fuel. It's a great result for Goat here in third. If you can hold this together. Speederman in fourth. Then we still have the battle back here. Looks like Josh is pulled away in fifth. Back to the lead. Looks like Joe's gonna have to give up his attack to Zombie. I don't know if maybe he made a slight error, or he realized that he doesn't have enough fuel to battle for this. He might not have enough fuel to make it to the end. We can't see if he's changing his fuel map to be more reserved, but let's go back to our battle back here. As Seal has come through. Where did we completely miss Seal come through? With all that battling, it allowed Seal to catch back up and to come through for 6th place. He's also in the fuel woes. Whoa, with Rockley and JD, that was a little bit of aggressiveness there by Rockley. I don't know if that was just a missed break point. Trying to see if we can look at what Rockley's tires look like. They're a little shot. JD's fuel's a little shot. Again with Seal, not a lot of fuel. Everybody here's got fuel issues. Where's Joe at? Joe's so got fuel issues, and he's still giving Zombie fits. Still giving him fits. Just gonna have to see if he's gonna have enough fuel. Yeah, you finished first again, Todd. Way to go. That doesn't look good. Joe must be fiddling with the fuel meter. Zombie's getting ready to come across the line for an amazing win. Well done, Zombie. Holman was second. Goat with amazing third place. Way to go. Speederman, well done fourth. Really well earned fifth position by Josh. Seal comes across sixth. JD was seventh. Some great racing there. Really amazing racing. Congratulations to Zombie Speed 75. Amazing win. Had just the right amount of fuel to put the pressure from ahead on Mr. Holman. That's amazing. Let's get a quick picture of these race results for posterity and the points table. Yeah, that was some great racing. My phone is just about dead. I had to turn the stream off. I would say congratulations in the chat, but I cannot. And there you get the see these race results again. I mean, Zombie, Holman, Terminal Goat, Speederman, Josh, Seal, JD, Rockley, and Todd, Angels fan. And unfortunately, we lost Daniel to real life. Came and crept up and grabbed him and dragged him away. So I know that he would want to be here. But that, again, that was an amazing race. The strategies really all seem to come right back down. I think everybody finished on the same lap. To just see those laps keep going and going and going, it was pretty crazy. Needs a name change. What name are we going to give this? What name could we give this now, Todd? What do you think? Mad hours. Yeah, it does. We started this at before 9 o'clock East Coast time, and here it is almost a quarter to 11. So it's supposed to be an hour. Maybe we should just do an hour-long race instead of two 30-minute races. But I don't think you can beat the amount of racing we had in those two races, really. So yeah, we probably had to call us quits for tonight. It was a great race by everybody. Amazing racing. I will hopefully everybody that was in this race will watch the replay and feel like they got some coverage. I know there was a little bit of racing that caused me to be distracted by the theater, but yeah, it's been great. So we're gonna cut it off now, and thanks again everybody for watching. This is the Pub YouTube channel. We like to hang out and drive, and we have quite a few events. We have our D&D night on Fridays. We have another couple of events. This is one of them. We have the list races on Sunday morning. There's a 1 versus 1 race series. It's really, most everybody in this race will be in that, so that's a challenge series. So please tune into that at 10 o'clock East Coast time. Again, we have the Mad Hour, which is generally 9 p.m. on tonight, so when it starts. And drinking and driving, that usually starts about 10 o'clock Central Time, or 9 o'clock Central Time. So Mountain Time, I should say. So again, everyone, thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And again, we'll see you here next week. And next week, we are at Tokyo South Outer Loop, I believe is our next track. We have only two rounds remaining. And we'll just give a quick double check for race details. And yes, Tokyo South Outer Loop. So that'll be a lot of fun. And our final race is going to be at Laguna Seca. So again, thanks again everybody for watching. You have a great night.